it's Bree Simulated here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today we're going ahead and filming a Sims 4 Creative Sim video, and we're actually going to be going ahead and experimenting around a little bit with a new feature added with the latest update. Now, when I am filming this, I have already filmed my sort of reaction and overview of the latest patch to The Sims 4, but in that video, I sort of wanted to add into the end a bit of a mod installation tutorial and overview for some menu redesigns for the redesign. But I'm not going to go into that too much in this video. I just thought I'd let you know that video is still coming, but I'm just waiting on the mods to be released to the public because some of them have been released to Patreon, but your girl unfortunately can't afford to pay money for mods. She can barely afford her bills, so we're just going to go ahead and wait it out. I hope you guys don't mind, but I know a lot of the people who want advice with mods, it's their first time installing. You guys probably aren't the type of people that would be paying for mods anyway, because the reason why you need help is because it's your first time, so it's unlikely that you're already a patron to a modding community, if that makes sense. So I hope I'm not keeping you waiting too long. No rush, whatever. I'm easy breezy, but I'm just going ahead and waiting for the mods. I've already filmed my first half of the video. I just need to film the installation tutorial and show you guys that it works in game and what it looks like in game with the changes. So yeah, that's coming soon. But I thought for this weekend, instead of uploading that, I'd go ahead and do a Creative Sim video with the new feature. So unfortunately, this sim here is kind of cute. He's actually a half decent looking sim. We might keep him in the household. You know what? He can stick around. I think he looks like a Miles Roper, who is just maybe like a little bit of a geeky dude, you know? This has nothing to do with what I'm doing, by the way. I just think he looks half decent, so I'm going to upload him to the gallery with the other sim I make in case any of you guys like this default sim that just popped into my game. But what we want to do is go down here and add a sim via a story. So if you didn't know, when you start up a brand new save file, it'll come up with the sim story straight away. But if you're in a pre-existing save file and you click to create a new household, it unfortunately won't. And I think this is kind of confusing because some people think you can't do it in pre-existing saves, but I'm pretty sure you can if we just go and click this button. I haven't tried yet, but let's just go ahead and see. Okay, add a sim via a story. Okay, yeah, and our dude here disappears, and we got a chunky dude in the background, some more slender dudes. Oh, they're changing to more slender dudes. We got a whole heap of people in the background. All right. And I saw a funny tweet on Twitter about like the fact that this is a dude, right? Like he was a dude, but like what's going on here? Not much, you know. Where's that? You know, what's going on? He's obviously naked, like he's not wearing clothes. Anyway, that aside, yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to do this. I did do a quick little version of this in the patch overview, but I might cut it out because I'm doing a whole video on it now. So I'll just cut that out, probably aside from like my first reaction, just in case you guys are interested in that. But yeah, I'll probably cut it out and just do a more in-depth video here. We'll probably do a couple of sims. We'll just maybe do like 3 or 4 to see how this works. So basically what this is, it's an optional thing. As you saw, it's completely optional. If you were loading up a new game, it would come up with like, do you want to do a quiz? And you click yes or no, and then it comes up with this. But like, I chose to make this happen. You can make sims normally without having to do this. It's completely optional. But when you start a new save, it'll come up like this, and you can just click like no thanks, and it will take you back to the normal menu, just in case you were wondering. So let's go ahead and start with an easy question. What age am I? I think we're going to do one of all of the options. So let's start with a young adult. The internet is for inspiration, making money, or llama memes. I honestly think the internet for me is mostly for memes. I wouldn't necessarily say llama memes, but memes in general. I feel like the internet for me is about having fun and being having a bit of a laugh, you know? Okay, the best part of bowling with friends is strike, bowling team shirts, the bowl of chips. I'm going to go ahead and say the bowl of chips. I'm not very good at bowling or ice skating or any kind of like birthday party like event. So I'm going to go ahead and say the bowl of chips because if there's food, I'm into it, especially chips. Oh, I wonder if in America that means hot chips or cold chips. In Australia, we call chips chips for both kinds of chips, whereas you in America would call them fries and chips, or I think in England they might call them like fries or chips, and then they call cold chips, like potato chips. They call them crisps, but we call them all just chips, and we just say hot chips or chips. So, just to make things confusing. Okay, anyway, how do I get by in life? Intelligence and hard work, I borrow things, or I mooch off of friends. Okay, I'm going to make this first one be more about me. So, and then the next one we could do like a really deviant sim and whatnot. It looks like over here we've gone ahead and got our aspiration locked in. Like over here we've got a tick in the aspiration. I wonder if that means it's already selected our aspiration. But I'm going to go ahead and say intelligence and hard work. That's kind of a humble brag, isn't it? Like, oh, I'm so smart. But honestly, that's sort of, I guess, what I'm doing because I'm a university student. I'm going to use my brains and then work hard for my life. So intelligence and hard work. What approach do I take to my job? It's a means to an end. Success is important to me, and I trust in my awesomeness. Some of these answers are kind of like lame in the sense that they're all sort of the same, or like there's like an obvious answer for each question that's missing. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a means to an end. Okay, yep, I can see that one. Like, that's definitely not me. If your job is a means to an end, then you should try and find a new job. Like, I know it's not that easy, but while you're still working there, you should be trying to find a job that you love and that you enjoy. Success is important to me is like the polar opposite. Like, oh my God, I need to be successful, blah, blah, blah. And then I trust in my awesomeness. Like, what does that even mean? What? Like, what does that mean in regards to your job, your awesomeness? Like, are you just getting paid for being awesome? Like, what's up with that? So I guess I'll say success is important to me because this one doesn't make sense in regards to a job. And this one is not me at all. I do not believe that you should work a job just as a means to an end. If it makes you unhappy, you shouldn't be doing it. No amount of money is worth your happiness or your mental health. And that what you do, you should really love and enjoy, because that is what I'm trying to do. And that's why I'm going to university. If you didn't know, I want to be a psychologist. So yeah, success is important to me. Sure, I guess it is. When expressing myself artistically, I prefer to create something visual, practice music, or create function over form. I'm not really a very creative person. Really, like the most creative thing I do is like The Sims, like making videos and stuff. So I don't really draw. I'm not very good at artistic things. So I'm going to go ahead and try out the new question thingy, mainly because I don't really have an answer to this. And I want to see what happens when you do a new question. Okay, so the progress bar doesn't move at all and it just pops up with a new question. Okay, cool. The best part of an opinion is getting paid to have it, convincing others to share it, or telling everyone about it. Okay, this is like my psychological, philosophical self chiming in here. Yeah, I don't think these options are very good either. I feel like the best part about having opinion isn't, I feel like this is just not very good phrasing. Instead of telling everyone about it, I would say sharing it with others, not convincing others to share it, because you shouldn't ever be like forcing your opinion on other people. I feel like convincing is quite a harsh word. Getting paid to have it, I mean, that's great as well, but I don't get paid to have an opinion, so I can't really relate to that. So I guess I'll say telling everyone about it. Like, meditation is an excellent way to relax, best done in the sauna, or I'm too caffeinated for it. I actually wish I did more meditation. I think it is an excellent way to relax. I don't think you can really be too caffeinated for meditation. If you are, like, you're so caffeinated that you can't meditate, you might want to not drink so much caffeine. And I feel like if you are drinking that much caffeine, you're not going to want to meditate anyway, because no one would do that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say an excellent way to relax. I don't really meditate though. I should do it more. It's dinner time. I'm getting hungry. What's the plan? My body is a temple. Search Simstagram for recipes, or where's the closest buffet? Once again, none of these really suit me. I wouldn't ever like look up recipes. I don't eat out very often because I'm a student. I don't have enough money to just eat out all the time. And my body is a temple. I wouldn't say I eat really healthily, but I guess I eat in and I plan my meals. Maybe I'll just say my body is a temple because I'm like so organized with my meals. I've already got it all planned out. I get asked out on a date. What's my response? Go out. It could be fun. Ask who else they like. What? Or politely decline. Well, in real life, I would politely decline. But if I was a SimSolve who wasn't in any kind of relationship, I would say go out, it could be fun. If I could be remembered for one thing, what would it be? All the art I've made? No. My contributions to science? For everything I've collected? Honestly, this is the one question where I'm like, me. Like, oh my goodness, okay. Like, I want to write research papers and have them published and like maybe write like a book or something. That's just like a dream to me. So my contributions to science, that'd be amazing. The best way for me to relax is a good massage, TV and junk food, or reading a book. So I think I'll go ahead and say TV and junk food, because I feel like if you're ever just wanting to unwind after a rough day, Netflix and a bag of potato chips is the way to go. I think this is going to be the end as well. So I think this will be deciding our final trait. I've got a feeling this is going to make me a lazy sim though. So let's go ahead and see. Oh, okay. Queen. Queen of accessories and wearing brown clothing. Hey, nice to meet you. Feel free to assign my gender, adjust my appearance, and select my clothing. And don't forget to give me a name. Okay. Oh. She's a fabulously wealthy sim. So she's business savvy, she's a genius, glutton, and ambitious sim. I guess that sort of describes me a little bit. Social media career? Okay. And we have logic, handiness, and we start with high funds. I think this time we're going to go ahead and make a really like snobby like sim that's like the complete opposite of me. So acting means becoming famous, winning an award, or a job that provides free catering. I'm gonna go ahead and say winning an award. Surprise, the paparazzi is here. Promote myself, hype my latest movie, or sneak out the back door. I'm gonna go ahead and promote myself. I see trash all over the beach. What do? Clean it up immediately. Try not to add to the mess. Nothing, it reminds me of home. I'm just gonna say they'd try not to add to the mess, but they wouldn't clean it up. How close to the water do I want to be? If I had gills, I could. Snorkeling sounds fun. Staying dry in my boat. Yeah, that's what they'd do. They'd have a yacht. They'd stay dry in their yacht. The big game is tonight. What do? I'm the team captain. Go to the bar. I don't care for sport. I think they would go to the bar. How can I get coworkers to listen to me? Excite them with grand ideas. Tell them jokes. Threaten to fire them. Yes. Okay, this is a date one. I think they would go ahead and maybe like ask them who else they like. Like, I thought you liked Brittany. Whenever I visit the ocean, how do I feel? Right at home. I want to keep swimmers safe. Hungry. I love seafood. That's what they would say. When watching TV, I pay most attention to how the actors emote, writing in dialogue, or my phone. Maybe because they're like sort of like a snobby sim, they would be like picking apart the writing and the dialogue. Okay, the best music comes from the radio, is played live, or comes from video games. Played live. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I made a bit of a snobby sim. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and check them on out. Oh, awesome. Let's give them a quick name. Marissa Cornett. Yes. Okay. Their sim story. They are a public enemy. They're dastardly, ambitious, music lover, evil. I made a pretty snobby sim, you guys. I was hoping for the snob one, but didn't quite get that. They are an actor. They have the acting skill, the fishing skill, and standard starting funds. Should we try and make them like an ocular sim? Like see what the wildest thing is that it can produce? Let's try. What do I know about vampires? Goths with big pointy teeth. They're creatures in teen novels, or you can count on me, them. Let's do that one because I think that's the one that'll make them a vampire. My family wants me to respect tradition. What does that mean to me? Honoring tradition is important. I'll forge my own traditions, or traditions aren't for me. I feel like vampires would honor traditions though, like rituals and stuff. So we'll go ahead and say he's going to honor traditions. My home is where my stuff is, where my heart is, or where I feel safest. Maybe where my stuff is, like where my coffin lays. What's the best way to experience the lunar eclipse? Playing a pipe organ, dress in black, or watching it with my boo. But I guess they would go ahead and play a creepy pipe organ. How close to the water do you want to be? I guess I'll just go ahead and say if I had gills I could, to see if we can get a vampire sim. I mean a mermaid sim. I've just met someone new. To impress them, I'll prank them, try my best pickup line, or brag about my collections. Let's just do my collections because I haven't done that one before. What role would I play in a criminal heist? The mastermind, the muscle, or the police informant? We'll say the mastermind. Whenever I visit the ocean, I feel, we'll say, right at home. Where do you prefer to sleep? In a bed, in a race car, or in a coffin? Let's say in a coffin. What do I do to cheer myself up? Go for a jog, be mean to others, or spend time with my family? We're going to say be mean to others. I got a vampire sim! Oh, that's amazing! Oh, he is creepy, dude. Oh my god, an elder vampire sim. I told you guys, we're going to get an Oculus sim. I think it's so cool that you can automatically get Oculus sims. We've got Jeffrey McAdams over here. He is a curator sim who wants to be a collector. He is gloomy, mean, and evil. And of course, he is a vampire. He has a career in the criminal branch. He has the pipe organ skill, vampire law skill, and starts with standard funds. Let's just go ahead and make these two have a baby. Here she is. She didn't turn out a vampire. She did turn out a vampire. Okay, here's that kid. She's actually kind of a cute sim. Wait. But anyway, I really enjoyed this creator sim. I feel like I will do this in the future. Maybe there could be some more challenges that come out of this that I could go ahead and try. But yeah, let me know how you feel about the new creator sim stories. Have you used it? What kind of sims did you create with the new story feature? Until next time, I hope you'll have a very snazzy day and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys!